Oh my god, you guys. This soundtrack is so good.
Guy Patterson didn't have a perfect job or a perfect social life.
What's going on down there?
Cooking the books as usual, Dad.
But what he did have was perfect timing.
How about sitting in for Chad just for tonight?
Why?
Just broke his arm.
And in one night,
That's too fast, Guy. Slow down! Guy, slow down!
Guy Patterson is going to take the wonders
It's all right!
from garage
I almost slugged some girl. She had her eye on my Jimmy.
to greatness.
Here's somebody I want you to meet. Mr. White is with Playtone Records.
That thing you do, it's snappy. We'd like to release it.
We'd be on tour?
What about Guy there?
I mean, he's amazing.
Amazing.
20th Century Fox presents
This is Mr. White. Are you sleeping? Just calling to tell you to get your patootie down to the television studio. You're gonna be on TV tonight.
a story about the time in every life when the hopes you hold on to
Faye is special, isn't she?
and the dreams you dream
None of this would have happened if you hadn't joined the band.
become that thing you do. That Thing You Do. Written and directed by Tom Hanks.
Look fabulous in the black suits. Have I told you that? Hi. Fabulous in the black suits.
How's it going, everyone? It's been a long time. I've really missed you all. As y'all might remember, I'm Regular Flores, and this is The Red Corner. And today we're going to be talking about That Thing You Do. Directed by Tom Hanks, That Thing You Do is a 1996 comedy musical starring Tom Everett Scott, Liv Tyler, Steve Zahn, Ethan Embry, Jonathan Scache, and Tom Hanks. Guy Patterson is a humble young man with dreams of being a famous drummer when he is asked to fill in on short notice for a friend's band. He and the group are catapulted to stardom as they try to deal with it all. Right out the gate, hot damn, this is the directorial debut of Tom Hanks. And wow, that is one hell of a start. And he even claims he wrote this movie while on promotional tour for Forrest Gump, which is just insane. This is the movie that I put on when I want to feel at home. I grew up on this movie, so when I watch this movie, it brings me this sense of peace and ease that I don't really get from a lot of movies. Our main character, Guy, played by Tom Everett Scott, is just the man. He's just like the epitome of cool. He could be dorky, funny, charming, cool, suave. He's really just one all-around likable guy. Okay, I apologize for that. And really, this is just one fun story. Just the journey this movie takes. You know, it really does make perfect sense that he wrote this movie on a promotional tour because you really do feel like you're taken for the ride. Now, all four actors who play members of the band did actually rehearse and play together for 8 weeks ahead of shooting just to get that familiarity and to actually know what it was like to play as a band correctly to make sure it looked good for screen. Even though most of the musicianship and the music you heard was overdubbed by actual musicians in the studio. Except for two. Tom Everett Scott and Steve Zahn are actually respective musicians in their own rights. And even Steve Zahn sings a song which you can hear later in the movie. Now, personally, I've always been a fan of period pieces. Movies set in a certain time period have always been very fascinating to me. Just to see what the world was actually like from someone else's eyes at some other time is just truly interesting to me. So if you're like me and you're just a fan of like pure 60s nostalgia, then you're definitely going to have a good time with this movie. He did a great job of capturing what life was like at this time, and it's just a fun snapshot. And from somebody who missed the boat by about 40 years, it almost made me feel like I was a part of it by the end of the movie. Now, that's great writing. That's a great script. Oh yeah, by the way, which Tom Hanks wrote as well. Yes, this is his directorial debut as well as his writing debut. I mean, it's honestly pretty impressive. Okay, we're here. Guys, buy the soundtrack. Okay? Hold on. First, watch the movie. Come back. Talk to me in the comments. Share our thoughts. Then go buy the soundtrack. Guys, this movie's soundtrack is just absolutely amazing. Some of the catchiest songs I've ever heard, much less I've heard in a movie. Okay? These songs are still in my playlist today. That Thing You Do is just a damn good movie, and I don't have many criticisms except for the fact that more of you need to see it. So I will give That Thing You Do a humble 9 out of 10, and one I highly, highly recommend. And just for anyone actually trying to find this movie, it's available for streaming for Hulu subscribers. I'm Regular Flores, and this has been The Red Corner, and it's good to see you again. Have a great day, guys. Peace.